very special guest today. Since winning American Idol back in 2005, she sold over 66 million albums, and now Carrie Underwood, well, she is back with her new album, Denim and Rhinestones. Beautiful, beautiful music. Carrie joins me now. It's so lovely to see you. I think you're what we need. Your beautiful music is exactly what we need today. So good to see you. It really is.
Yes, it's good to be here.
So, Queen of Country is what. That's not a bad label.
I don't know about that. I can think of many more queens that are much more queenier than I.
Princess.
There you go.
Princess of
There you go. I like that.
Denim and Rhinestones, which of course is what you're wearing.
Yes.
This is the new album.
Yes.
And most of the songs you wrote yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wrote all but one. That had a lot of fun with that, and just wanted it to be positive and happy and uplifting. And for the most part, we did that. So it's a fun ride.
No, very much so. Ghost Story, the single, is the only one that I don't think you wrote.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Which just goes to show that I love the song very much. Would have been easy to just go ahead and complete that album with songs that I wrote, but I really like this one and love the melody, love the lyrics. So yeah, made that.
Oh, it's fantastic. Is it about something really specific that means a lot to you?
The album as a whole, Ghost Story. I mean, it's kind of a breakup type song. I loved the way it was worded in that, you are no longer together. She's moved on with her life. He can't, so it's almost like she's haunting him. He can't get rid of her, which is the best revenge, just moving on.
Exactly. Live your best life.
Yes,
live your best life is very much the message for today, that's for sure. Now, you had this, and we'll go back to it again, the Vegas residency.
Yeah.
Now, I'm so intrigued by this. When you go to Vegas for these concerts, do you stay there all the time? Or can you go away? Do you stay in the hotel in a big penthouse? What happens?
Yes, I stay there. I stay in the hotel. They do put us up with a very nice room.
I bet they do.
Yes, they do. They take care of me. But it's just so much fun. Vegas is such a fun city, and one of the things I love most about it is everybody's from everywhere. You just have this big mishmash of people, and everybody's just there to have a good time.
Yeah, and the audience is very different to other audiences when you go. I mean, do you think they're there for even more of a good time? If you
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Isn't
yes,
it? Yeah.
And it's in a theater, so it feels a little bit different than being in like an arena tour type thing.
Maybe, if you can say intimate in Vegas, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit more like that. And how does it work with the family? Do they stay with you, or can you bounce backwards and forwards?
They usually will come out towards the end of my run there. My boys are in school, or one of them is in school, so we try to keep their lives as normal as possible. But they do enjoy coming out.
No, of course they will. It's great when they're teeny tiny because you can just take them anywhere.
Yes.
But once they start school, then it's different.
Yes.
It's more difficult, isn't it? Congratulations. Have you not won 8 Emmys now?
Grammys.
8 Grammys.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not with it today.
Pretty.
8 Grammys. Where do you keep them all?
I have an award kind of cabinet that's, it's near my closet.
There's so many of them. What a lot of dusting.
I know.
Will have to be done with that. But that was for Best Roots Gospel album as well.
Yeah. So I love many different kinds of music, and obviously love country music. That's kind of my heart and soul. But I grew up singing hymns in church and always wanted to make a hymns album. So I got to do that.
And got a Grammy for it, so that's not bad, is it? You'd say that about lots of different types of music, because did you not perform with Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really kind of like so different.
Yes, he's another person that I grew up singing his songs and singing their songs, and I just had a really moment with him at Stagecoach.
Oh, fantastic! Because I think you have definitely brought the whole sort of country to so many people, not just in the US, but obviously over here as well.
I feel like there's such a big movement, you know, of country music outside of America, and it's a lot of fun to kind of be involved in that. You know, we have our like C2C festival and stuff like that, and but it's been a lot of fun just to watch it grow in other areas of the world. So and now with technology, I mean, it's just so much easier to access any kind of music, any kind of artist that you want to. So
See, I think that's great that you can do that.
yeah,
You know,
for
you
sure.
can just pick. Oh, and I always think be open to all different
Oh, yeah.
kinds of music.
Oh,
You get someone like Elton John who he actively seeks out new bands and wants to help, and you know, but do you feel a wee bit like that as well? Because you've established yourself so much that people coming after you, it's almost like, well, you want to encourage them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky in country music. We have a lot of really incredible young females that are coming into
Very
the
much
scene.
so, you're right.
So it's really nice to be able to get to chat with them and hopefully offer some sort of advice whenever I can. But I don't know about actively seeking anybody out. I've never tried doing that before. But that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm no Elton though. So.
You did say it, which I think is interesting for performers, but some performers are like that. When you're on stage, you're amazing, it's so fantastic. But off stage, really quite shy.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much. Yeah, I mean, I love what I do, but it's almost like I get to play this other role in my life, this other character, which is a lot of fun. So I kind of get to be bigger, have a bigger personality than I really do in my normal life. But it's nice to have those juxtapositions.
Yeah, and to have that family time as well.
Yes.
You know, you've got two little boys.
Yes.
It's good to have that as well, to give them as normal, if you like, whatever normal is.
sure.
But you know, that sort of life too. That's really
And I feel like they, for the most part, have kind of been unscathed by that life that I live.
That's important, isn't it?
But when I'm home, I'm mom.
You're mom.
Making lunches and
Yeah, doing all the things that mums do, which is quite right. It's strange to think of American Idol. It feels like another life, doesn't it? I mean, that was when 17 years ago you won.
Yes.
You're only got 22. Luke,
Look at that baby.
there. But that was such an amazing launch pad, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, it was just the biggest platform, and at the time, you know, there were millions upon millions of people tuning in and voting every week. So it was just such a crazy time in my life, and I feel like I learned so much, and obviously got this huge, you know, launch pad to take and run with.
Exactly, and I love that you're dressed like your album.
Well, yeah, it's so much fun. I love, you know, being in country music. I feel like all the ladies throughout the decades have just kind of gone a little over the top, and we love our bling and we love our boots, and
it's perfect. It's perfect. I'll tell you what, our Dame Deborah would greatly have approved of your outfit and probably would have worn it.
I would have given it to her.
Oh, Carrie, thank you so much for coming in today. We really needed some uplifting, gorgeous music, and we certainly got it. Thank you so much.
I'll be saying prayers for her family and for her family here. So
thank you. That's really kind. Thank you very much. And Carrie's album, Denim and Rhinestones, is out right now. And after the break, we'll be celebrating